All right, what is up, guys? I'm back out here at Boyd Pond Park in Aiken today, one of my favorite courses. Just out here getting a casual round in today. Got a beautiful day. It's actually a little bit cooler because it rained last night. So just out here today, throwing some shots. Last time I was out here, I had a really hot round, so see if we can replicate that. Just thought I'd bring you along. So let's get started. Let's throw a couple warm-ups. Oh, stiff. I've been toying with the idea of going fairway driver on this hole, even though it's 245 feet. I feel like if I punch something out there straighter and have a strong fade, I feel like that almost plays better. But still gonna go with mid-range as my play. Let's go buzz here. It's a little low, but it's definitely up there. Been liking the Mega Glow buzz here lately. That's money right there. Yep, that's good. All right, so I got the buzz up here about 20 to 25 feet or so. Typically where I land, I switch back to the penny putters for today. Still giving them a little trial between the Lunas. Ooh, almost spit through. But that will work for the bird here on hole one. All right, hole two goes over to the right. I like to go with a tomb turnover shot. This is 244. Oh, slipped out. Get by it. Whew. That's perfect. That pretty much based it right there. All right, so in the woods big time, I have no idea where the basket is. I think I'm just gonna try to go up over the top and hopefully get something out there and get a putt. Don't know what that hit. So I actually got the berg up here pretty good. I'm about 25 feet maybe. Oh, God. Well, there's a bogey. All right, hole three. Got to get back on the birdie train here. 233, want to go through the gap. It's basically pretty straight. All right, let's go with my straight to staple tomb here. Punch it out with a little hyzer. Let it just kind of pop up a little bit and glide. Just like that. That should be down there pretty good. Oh, it's on it. Ooh, a little low. All right, got this tomb up here, right by it. Exactly what you want to have, especially on a rebound hole here. Yep, good too. Now we're rolling again. All right, hole four is 213 up the hill. You do have that backdrop. I'm gonna go buzz. Disc are a little wet today. That is straight at it. That should be fine. Should be right in the goalie. Ooh. And this is why you go with a mid-range for me, at least on this hole, because I didn't throw it great. Still got up here for a 10-foot birdie putt. All right, hole five, par four, 390. I'm gonna go with a Falk. New disc to my bag. We're gonna give it a shot though and see if it shapes up for this hole. Oh yeah. Like a dream. Oh, hit a tree though. All right guys, I can't really get my camera in the woods here. Got another kind of tricky upshot. I don't know if I'm gonna, can't even see the basket. It's not that far away, but I'm just gonna try a turnover shot here. Hopefully that's far enough. I can't really see how close I am. All right, y'all, we got somebody behind us, so we're gonna go ahead and tap this in. There we go. All right, guys, we're on to hole six, which is 319, straight ahead. It is very downhill. So I'm gonna go with the tomb and just try to coast one down there. Try to keep it a little bit lower because you can go deep on this hole. just like that. If it fades a little bit. Probably inside the circle. That might go in the basket. Go in. Got it. All right, so snagged the ace with my second shot, but unfortunately I can't count that one since it was my second one, but up here for the birdie putt out of my first one. All right. My favorite disc in my bag, my Jory Reid dyed Team Stamp Metal Flake Tomb. All right, so we are back officially getting birdies. I'm gonna go Mega Glow Buzz here on this straight kind of low ceiling shot. If it fades, it's great. Yeah, that'll work. Probably edge of circle. If it gets under it, nope, that's right on it. Ooh. So I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not buying that this hole is like 255 feet. It is definitely longer than that after looking back at the tee. Mega Glow Buzz though is down here inside the circle, probably 20 feet or so. Bang, there we go. Man. All right, y'all, we are on to hole 9, which is 279, straight behind those trees. Pretty routine shot, but it's amazing how much these change once they have leaves on the trees. But going PD, going hyzer shot here. Oh, low. Kind of dug my foot into the ground. If it skips though, yeah, that'll be good. All right, PD got up here about, once again, 15, 20 feet. Threw it low, but thankfully PD is stable enough to where it held up. There we go. All right, starting the back 9 off with hole 10, 258. I'm going my Buzz again, play slightly uphill. Going Mega Glow. Please go in. Please go in. Whew. Right under it. About as good as you can do it. All right, went slightly long, but all of these are right here inside the circle. Mega Glow went slightly deep. Boom, here we go. Keeping it going. All right, on to one of the easier holes, par 4, 533. Pretty routine, especially if you get a somewhat decent drive. Let's go Shigong. See if I can turn one right into the fairway there. If it comes out, it will be smashed. A little too turned over. I'm getting the turn on them, but just not the height. All right, a disc that's competing for a spot is my S-Blend Pharaoh. This is one of the new runs. These things have a crazy pop top, but we're gonna see how they overlap with the Shigongs. They're more stable, which is good. That's what I'm looking for. A little left, but that's fine. So these are my potential replacements for my lost Star Boss. I've got one Star Boss. This one is, I think, a little more stable than that one I lost. And then I got the Falcor. Let's start with the Falcor. On paper, this should be exactly what I'm looking for. I threw it bad, but the flight was okay. All right, let's go with this pink one here. Okay, that is pretty smashed. That might have a chance to go in the bag. All right, overturned the Shigong here. I have not thrown this disc today, but this is a new one for me. This is the yarn, but this is in the glow plastic. Just kind of a step up from a zone. Just gonna go standstill forehand approach here. That should be great. Yeah, that'll work. Left it a little bit short, but no problem here. About 15, 20 feet for the bird. There we go. All right, on to another pretty easy par 4, 451. Goes up and to the left. I don't have 450 foot of hyzer power, so I'm trying to just get as far down there as I can, have an easy pitch up. Maybe have a long bit of eagle, but for the most part, just playing it what the course gives me here. All right, we do have a headwind, so I'm gonna go with my Yellow Boss, which is my more stable one. Try to flex this just a little bit, get a lot down that fairway. That is pretty darn good. That might be its own replacement for that last one. That's the thing, it just gets so flippy in a headwind, which is, the numbers do not say that it would do that. All right, like I said, I got the Boss up here. I'm gonna go with the bird, kind of soft little forehand bid here maybe. Or just throw it right into the wall. That was not a bid at all. Got scared. All right, we're on to one of my favorite holes out here. It's just right there. 241. Just right there. See if we can get ace number 2 today. Let's go cap wrap. Too high, but that should be a pretty easy birdie. I didn't turn it enough. It's up there, should be relatively easy. Woo! Gotta get that one up higher just a little bit. All right, hole 14 is 199 feet. It's right there, just asking for the birdie. We're gonna go zone. And that should do it. A little right. If it fades, it should be great. Fade, 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 fade. Oh. I think it's good. I think it sat down. All right, got all these up here pretty good. First one, about 15 feet here. There we go. All right, hole 15 is 264 down the hill to the right. I'm gonna go stand still with the zone. Try to coast it down there and let the disc do the work. It's gotta fade. It's gotta fade. Come on. Not horrible, not great. Those are not great shots there. All right, this guy down here wasn't near as bad as I thought it was. About 15, 20 feet once again. Yep, thank goodness it got a little bit of a skip over here because I didn't think it was gonna start making its way back. All right, we are on to hole 16, 200 foot, par 3. We do have OB around the basket. I'm just gonna go with my tomb, try to just very lightly push it up there. That should be okay if it fades. Yep, that will work. Pretty easy shot overall. It is one that can get in your head if you're not careful. But all right, y'all, hole 17, got 2 holes left to try to finish out perfect after, I think, hole 3 it was. So 17, just straight up the hill. I'm gonna go with my more stable 10-year buzz. Make sure I get that fade over to the left. Oh, that's low. It's gotta get there. Oh, yeah, it hit the wall. We're good. All right. All right, threw that one a little bit low, but only got about 10 feet here. And I about blew it. Holy cow. All right, hole 18 is 361. Goes over hard to the left, very tough hole to finish on. I'm gonna go with the ES2, or yeah, I think that's what it's called, ES2. Kind of like an Aztec. I'm gonna see if I can get this one to push that back tree line and hyzer right in front of it. Oh, that could be great. That could be great. Oh my goodness, that might be the best drive I've ever had on this hole. Be perfect. Oh, that is a dime. Skip in. Oh, that should be right by it. All right, so the ES2 had to be close to going in here. It actually parked the long placement, which I didn't even know there was one. Dynasty's up there parked. I've got about 25 feet here left for the birdie. Oh, man. I'd love to say that was the pressure. That was just a bad putt. Bad putt. That was just not good. Not a good way to end after a great round. All right, but nonetheless, y'all, fantastic round out here once again at Boyd, and I really wish I could have counted that ace, but unfortunately it wasn't my first shot, and I would love to tell you that it was, but it's not. Still a great day out here. It's perfect weather, a little humid, but we've had a good breeze today. But man, I'm gonna get out here one day and I'm gonna shoot that 18 under. So I gotta do it before they move the baskets, because right now they are in the easy placement, if you couldn't tell. Once they move them, it'll be a little more difficult to come out here and shoot this hot. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.